Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. Addiction can be a hell of a thing to ruin someone's life, ruin those of the lives around you, whether it is alcohol, drugs, gambling, or predatory microtransactions. Addiction will change your life. A stranger addiction, another addiction that people don't normally talk about, is the addiction to attention, whether positive or negative. Suddenly, you are in the limelight. You are front and center stage. Just all kinds of attention, people talking about you, people making videos, writing articles, putting tweets online, sharing this and sharing that, going after you, asking you to come on their channel, asking you to do an interview, talking about it. It just makes it feel so good. The dopamine hit that you get every single time. And then one day the attention starts to go away. So you have to do things to keep on getting that attention, keep on getting that dopamine hit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, can lead you down a much darker path than perhaps you probably intended. And that seems to be the case with Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante going off the deep end, pretty much challenging YouTubers to fight. And apparently the lovely Vera Dark has accepted. I wonder how Alyssa's going to respond to that. This article from That Park Place. Alyssa Mercante went on the YouTube channel Giant Bomb, where she had some choice words, sitting over here on a couch, just like that old G4 video with Frosk. But let's see what Alyssa has to say. I know John F. Trent had that in his article, but I'd like to hear it from Alyssa's lovely, wonderful mouth herself. Let's take a listen.
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder.
Because you're not loud enough as it is, constantly insulting any and all criticism that comes across the board.
About people being mean to other people.
Oh no, people are being mean to other people. You mean like going after someone's wife and asking them if they know the man they're married to, tracking down their wife, tracking down their employer, or attempting to, trying to get their way of life, their website shut down, although briefly, and celebrating that over and over again, trying to get someone's Steam page shut down simply because they decided to make a list of games with a particular consulting company involved. Mean people like that, Alyssa? The people on your side that are doing this? Because all we're doing is showing off the things that you actually say, you smug cunt.
And maybe say it's not a good thing.
Of course it's not a good thing. Because you're so thin-skinned that you can't handle any sort of criticism, and you look at it as a harassment campaign, simply because people are showing off everything you're doing in the daylight. That's a harassment campaign. What isn't a harassment campaign, apparently, is weaponizing your own personal Discord that's monetized to go after someone's website. That's not a harassment campaign, is it? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe
Fucking simps.
we say we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
Like you? Because we definitely don't want you or people like you around, because you just can't take any sort of credit. Anyway.
Yeah.
And hateful. And that the games industry is diverse naturally.
No kidding. It's been diverse long before you were born. Video games have been diverse for decades and decades and decades, and nobody complained about it because the games were good, the stories were good, the characters were interesting. But there seems to be a trend as of late. But oh well.
Not because anyone's making them be diverse.
Oh my God, that's wonderful, lovely face. They're making them to be diverse. Well, unfortunately, right now, that seems to be the case, at least, how it comes across whenever the diversity of the game doesn't feel natural, Alyssa. And that's what people are complaining about. They're not complaining about the diversity of video games, the diversity of characters, the diversity of stories. No one's complaining about that. They're complaining about how piss poor it is delivered. But I guess you wouldn't really understand that because you don't pay attention and you're constantly trying to gaslight, strawman, and deflect any and all criticism away from you.
Because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker.
Pot, meat, kettle. Oh. All the cheering from around her tells you everything you know about the people she surrounds herself with. This is what we call an echo chamber, ladies and gentlemen.
And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically.
I think someone took you up on that challenge, Alyssa. What do you say? Have you accepted yet?
Oh.
Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yep.
Oh, but I believe someone has. But let's get back to the article. This lovely, lovely little article right here. Oh, it would be wildly interesting if people in the video game industry did indeed take her advice, given Mercante is one of the meanest people operating in it. This is the woman that is representing you, Kotaku. I do have that question. This individual, your senior editor, Alyssa Mercante, this is how she is presenting herself. This is how she is behaving. These are the tweets that she puts out, marinating in men's tears. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't get in that pool after she was in there. No way, no how, no when. My goodness. This is the woman representing your company, Kotaku, G&O Media. Did you know that? Are you aware of that? Do you even care? It's highly unlikely. One need only look at what she posts on X. Yes, try not to. In another post, she attacked former World of Warcraft team leader Mark Kern, writing, "Reminder, Mark Kern is one crusty old bigot." Now, hold on a second, Alyssa. Aren't you the one denigrating people for being mean online when you are constantly calling everyone names over and over again? Huh. I have a ton of super rare merch from the game he drove into the ground that he left a year or two, I believe it was a year or two before the game was released, and it's not the same game, so that's another, misinformation that people are like to put out there because they just don't like Mark Kern. Oh, talking about Firefall, yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, trying to think it's an own. I like this one. Auctioning off for Trans Lifeline once I'm back and settled in SFG. Well, good for you. You're putting money towards a charity that you believe in. Other people have issues with. In fact, Mercante previously called for Kern to be blacklisted from the industry. That seems kind of mean there, Alyssa. Trying to go after someone's livelihood. Why would you do such mean, naughty things? I guess you don't want yourself in the industry. She wrote on X, "This absolute toenail." Yeah, from talk. Sorry. I'm sorry. Just think. This absolute toenail is trying to sick any of his followers. Really? Is he? He's just calling people out, bringing to light the things that people say. That doesn't look like weaponizing your Discord to go after someone's channel and false flagging it, false reporting it for incorrect information, claiming that the website is sharing private information when it's actually only sharing the same public information on the Kotaku website. But hey, what do I know? Every single person in a position of power should be speaking out against this with their entire chest. Ban this man from events. Support your employees, period. Well, the problem there is whenever you have a laundry list of people who want to see Mark Kern, I would probably want him at my convention, as opposed to individuals like you. The only reason people would want to see you is, they probably wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. Mercante also celebrated second win. Oh, this is what I've been talking about. Second win, editor-in-chief's Nick Calandra's coordinated reporting campaign against YouTuber Smash JT. When Calandra weaponized his Discord vocally, openly, to false flag and false report his website, which got shut down for, I think, 48 hours until a human being was able to go in and go, "Oh, yeah, we're wrong. Put it back up." This is a great precedent. How's that crow taste? How's that big fat L taste, Alyssa? You're celebrating the downfall of a website that was like right back up 2 days later, less than 2 days later. Oh no. Let's see. Great sign that there are people in places on the internet who know targeted harassment, like what Nick Calandra did to Smash JT. That was targeted harassment. However, she quickly changed her tune when Wix restored Smash JT's website because that's what these people do. That's fine. You can keep your website. It helps me. Sure. You're going to go down as one of the most vile, putrid, disgusting, and hated individuals in this whole chapter of the video game war. The culture war, I guess? Gamergate 2.0, if you want to call it, or maybe just a continuation of the original, because nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed is that people are standing up for themselves and people are fighting back because they see the bullshit that you're pushing. The bullshit that you, Kotaku, and all the websites like you, the lies, the hate, and all we're doing is showcasing what you are saying. But we're the ones called hateful and bigots. As for the claims that people are not intentionally trying to make video games diverse, well, that is a flat-out lie. There are numerous consultancy companies, just like Sweet Baby Inc., whose primary goal is to diversify the video game industry. Their own website even says it. Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video game industry. Why don't you just focus on making good stories? Focus on making good characters, interesting worlds. The diversity, the inclusion should be natural. You shouldn't have to talk about it. Just pop it in there where it feels right. I don't know, but let's get to the... So Alyssa is definitely out here wanting to fight people because they're a bunch of pussies, because no one's accepted any of her challenges. Well, in a turn of events that I actually was not expecting, because I never pictured this from Vera. But as for her challenge to a fight, YouTuber Vera Dark accepted it after the video was posted. Dark wrote on X, "Can't hit this little bitch who's hiding behind a block, so send me a DM and let's talk match details." She added, "Let's do one better and lay it out publicly. Winner gets $1,000. Loser has to put up content publicly announcing their loss. An article from you, a video from me. And what? 3 months for a venue to change?" Of course, I believe Alyssa did respond. "Oh, come fight me." Oh, look at that. Challenge. Mara Jade. Oh, user Mara Jade also accepted the fight and shared a number. First place. Oh, Mara Jade. First place. That is judo. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I think I like Mara Jade even more. I have a pass in judo. Anyway, challenge accepted, sweetheart. Are you going to accept that challenge? Are you going to accept? The gauntlet's been thrown down. Mara Jade has accepted. Vera Dark has accepted. Who else? I wonder who else. Oh my goodness. This is all getting very interesting. Now, this is a foolish question, more rhetorical, because we all know the answer to this. Do you believe in any way, shape, or form that Alyssa will accept either Mara Jade's challenge? Well, I guess they accepted her challenge. Will Alyssa Mercante respond in a positive fashion? Because I believe one of her responses was, "Nope, it will not. No money, no prize money, no charity, no YouTube, no video, no nothing, just in private." Well, I don't think that's... the amount of money you could probably raise for charity is ridiculous. With a winner take all. Or just have it streaming on YouTube. I don't think you could get away with that. But do something for charity. Not necessarily a winner take all. Do it for charity. I think that's a fantastic idea. I think either one of these two lovely ladies would be game for that. Alyssa herself, probably not, because as far as being a pussy, as Alyssa so lovely said it, we're going to find out who the coward actually is. Do you think Alyssa's going to respond to either one of their accepting of her challenges or not? And like I said before, that's really a rhetorical question because we already know the answer. She's not. She's a blowhard, all steam, all talk, and is just so addicted to all this attention she's getting. The idea that all attention is good attention is no longer the case, because Alyssa Mercante is pretty much going to be a plague in the industry. If you notice something, you don't really hear about Frosk anymore after her little G4 rant about sexism in gaming, because she was probably embarrassed out of the industry, had a little black spot put on her. Nobody wanted to touch her. I can see the same thing happening with Alyssa. The only reason she has a job at Kotaku is because a few of the people over there share the same values. Once Kotaku goes down, I cannot imagine the plague, the blight that follows Alyssa will allow her to get a job anywhere else in the industry. But hey, I could be surprised. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things YouTubers beg you to do, and I hope to see you in the next one.